Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey family, how is everybody doing? Thank you guys for coming on in. We're going to talk a little bit today. I know it's Friday, and but trust and believe, we're going to talk a little bit, you guys. I know you guys going, oh Lord. But we're just going to share some of the updates on what's going on, making sure everybody aware that they are going to have the court for Cory Bigsby on Monday at 9 a.m. in the morning. And as soon as we get those results Monday, we will come on live. We'll probably do a live broadcast then. I want to reach out and say some things to some people. So I am going to see who's all in the building. I'm not feeling myself right now, but I'll tell you guys about it in a minute. But I want to say thank you, Moonlight. Thank you. I needed that. She says, we love you. And I needed that. I really did. Thank you. I want to say thank you for the mods coming in and helping out. Tina Powers. We got Sandra Watts in there. She's hanging on in there with us, you guys. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. So I had a lot of conversation. I'm tested out. I done took so many tests. I will share with you. I had a test today, you guys. I had it from, I don't know. I think it's from like 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. I'm just now getting done with the test. I didn't pass the test. Everybody say, SB, you didn't pass the test? No, I didn't pass it. But here's the thing. I'm stressing. We've got a lot of work going on in my backyard. We had the, surveillance guy come in, putting up cameras or whatever. Things wasn't going my way today. As soon as I got ready to do the test, they started digging in the backyard, knocking on the door, the dog barking and everything. I couldn't quiet it down. I'm in the middle of taking this test. And then come to find out it's a 1990 test. So I'm like, why do I need to be required to take a test? I didn't even have my license in 1990. So, and then I couldn't read it. I'm not making no excuses. I'm just like, I'm tripping. It was only about 15 questions, but it was 3 hours and it was 3 hours and 40 minutes of reviewing stuff. And I'm sitting there trying to get it all in and everything. And I know my mind was somewhere else. But anyway, I took the test and I missed it. I didn't miss it by a little bit. I missed it by a whole bunch. So I called my boss up and I said, hey, I'm having problems over here. What'd she say? She says, well, let me go and see. She says, well, why'd you take that test? You didn't have to take that test. So now I'm sitting here feeling some kind of way. She said, that test is an old test. I could have been asleep. Phyllis said, take it again. Well, if it was a test that was required, I would have to take it again. All the tests I got 100 on, but one of them I got like 83 or 86. But this test I failed it. And like I told you guys, I failed it big time. I only got 67. I couldn't even see it. I got my glasses done. I done put my contacts in. I done got my glasses, my contacts on too. I'm like, this is not this. And so, it is what it is. But I was so happy. I'm asking my boss, why do you still have it on it's like an itinerary. I don't know what they call it. But why do you have it that's something that needs to be done if it's not? You know what I'm saying? Yes, making me take tests that I don't even need. 4 hours of my day is wasted. So I'm feeling some kind of way. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I want to talk a little bit about Cory Bigsby, and we're going to move on because there's not a lot of update. But somebody was sharing some stuff with me. So anytime that they share anything with me, I share with you guys. I didn't go get it myself. I didn't go dig or anything or look for it. So, but they pointed something out. And I do want to talk about it a little bit just so that you guys know that, you know what, there's some feelings going on with me when it comes down to this case. Let me find it. Because I took a screenshot of it. And then we're going to move right along. Like I said, we're definitely not going to stay here today. I am so bummed out behind what happened. It was just terrible. This girl, I ain't even think about you. She said, well, you got some review? Yes, Phyllis, I did. I am so tired right now. I was done with my stuff yesterday and I could have just been sleeping. But no, that's just, and I got to go to work tonight. So me being up for 5 hours, basically going over stuff I don't have to, man, it's just unfreaking believable, but it's cool. Let me see, where is it at? Because trust and believe, my husband's saying, what are we going to eat? And he looking at me and I'm looking at him. So I wasn't even in the mood, right? Where is that girl's stuff at? I know I kept it. Because I said, ooh, I'm going to put I don't want to say nobody's name. Okay, let me go into it. For some reason, it's not putting people's, I got so much information coming in, but it's almost all the same. I want to share with you guys, as long as you guys know. Hey Kay, how you doing? So hold on. Matter of fact, let me just go to my call. I can find it quicker that way because I am not finding it. Finding it. And I'm going to get off of this case because it's just making me crazy. It's making me mad. Uh-oh. Lord and behold. Okay, let me go. Because I finally got a name to go with it. So I know who it is now that has been helping with a lot of the information. What? What the heck? Y'all, maybe I need to go to sleep. Maybe I need to go to sleep because, hey, Mad been a member for 10 months. You go. Wow, you guys are not going to believe this. Thank you for being a member, Mad. I'm telling you, I'm not seeing this girl's name. I'm in the right phone. I am not seeing it, you guys. Maybe she done deleted all her stuff. Anyway, okay. I don't even see her name. Oh my goodness gracious. Nope, her name's not in there. I don't know how her name could be in there. But anyway, let me go back over this one more time because I know I put her name in there. There it is. Thank you, Lord. Why? I wonder why she's not in my contact. Anyway, apparently on the motion that's filed for Cory Bigsby, I'm so sorry, you guys, but the motion that's filed for Cory Bigsby, she was pointing out something, and what she pointed out that the motion reads here that the council is hereby waiving Cory Bigsby's physical appearance in court and has no objection to Mr. Bigsby appearing via video. So she was like, yeah. So the thing about that is, I'm like, yeah, that is kind of weird that he's supposed to show up for court, but he don't want to be in the courtroom. He don't want nobody to look at him. He don't want nobody to look at him, you guys. And I said, well, that is kind of really strange and everything. But I guess his attorney had to put that in there. But there was something else I wanted to share with you guys. But it does says, please take note that on Monday, May the 23rd at 9 a.m. or as soon thereafter as counsel may be heard, Amina Matheny Willard, the counsel for Cory Bigsby, will move this honorable court to enter an order to reconsider the bond hearing order for Cory Bigsby. Now, what she did was she attached some information on a GPS system. So, like I guess they have to do it. It just seemed to me the judge already know what a GPS system is. But I guess she attached the GPS system information. But what she has in this motion, she also says, okay, here it is. I can see it now. Please take notice that on Monday, May the 23rd, 2022 at 9 a.m. or as soon thereafter as counsel may be heard, Amina Matheny Willard, counsel for Cory Bigsby, will move this honorable court to enter an order to reconsider bond and an order to releasing Mr. Bigsby on bond. The counsel hereby waiving Cory Bigsby's physical appearance in court and has no objection to Mr. Bigsby appearing via video. And she did that on May the 18th. So she put that in May the 18th. And if you guys don't know, today is the 20th, and it's Friday. So on Wednesday, that would have been Wednesday, she's doing a lot of stuff. There was something I wanted to share with you guys. It is extremely difficult for the counsel to prepare his case for trial. These are some of the things that let me see if I can find the first one. These are some of the things that she has on the motion. Comes now, Cory Bigsby by and through his counsel, Amina Matheny Willard, in response to the Commonwealth response to Cory Bigsby, the motion to reconsider bond. It says, counsel for Cory Bigsby. This is preliminary. It says the preliminary, it says, The counsel for Cory Bigsby is an African American female. The Commonwealth attorney referring to the counsel arguments as emotional is sexist. You guys get that? I don't know what the words are, but I guess one of the attorneys, the Commonwealth attorney, referred to Amina Matheny Willard to being emotional. And she's saying that that is being a sexist because she is a African American female, that he said that she's emotional about Cory getting out of jail. I don't know what argument. Talking about herself. Exactly. So she done threw that in there, you guys. I've never seen. Maybe she got a problem with what the Commonwealth attorney said about her because she's making a statement in the motion. She's making a statement in a motion about what the Commonwealth attorney referred to her as. Arguments as emotional is sexist. So she's saying that whatever the Commonwealth attorney said about her, it was a sexist remark. I don't know what he said. She said when he said emotional. One word, we're going to court. You said the wrong thing, you know. I'm just telling you guys. Ooh. Anyway. The council analyzed the Virginia Code section and the bond is for the motion and merge them with the facts of this case. Previous filed the motion to reconsider bond is hereby incorporated by references. Then it says the council detailed inter ally the following change or changes in the circumstances in her motion. Other changes were discussed. However, the following provides a summary of the most relevant factor. The Commonwealth represented to the court that charges were going to be intimate, and it is 4 months later, and there is no more new charges. Okay, I'll look at that in a minute. So that's one of the reasons why she brought it back up today, because there's no more new charges. Then it says the recommended active incarceration time for Mr. Bigsby were found guilty of the seven charges he is currently being held on is 1 day to 6 months, which is approximately 5 months if you account for the good time credit he would receive. Then she goes and she says, I'm just letting you guys try to know what the president of Virginia Electronic Monitor System, LLC, has agreed to allow Mr. Bigsby to be placed on a GPS tracking system if the court deems it appropriate as a condition of his bond. See attached correspondent. And it is extremely difficult for counsel to prepare his case for trial while he is in custody. Counsel has no objection to the court making a decision on Mr. Bigsby's motion without a hearing. She's asking the court, they have no objection if you guys want to have a decision without having a hearing. Counsel feels that she has significantly plead and analyzed the Virginia Code section relevant to the bond for the court considering. Mr. Bigsby previously filed motion for reconsideration of bond is incorporated herein by references. So the only thing that she actually did is say that he's been in there for a while. It's time to get him out. Isn't it a real objection? For sure. It's not a real objection for sure. No. She's saying she's not going to object if they want to have a decision without a hearing. You know what I'm saying? I think that they need to go ahead and have a hearing because, okay, that doesn't even make sense to me. I just wanted you guys to know that if you probably go up there and there's no hearing, it's because she done said that if, she's not going to say anything. She's not objecting to that. If they want to make a decision without a hearing and they can go in the back room and scuffle it out. You know what I'm saying? But why would you do that? Because every time you say one word, it'd be like we back in court. You said that I was emotional. So that means you're a sexist because you call me emotional. I don't know. I don't know how he used it in the wording. So it could be, it don't have to be. I don't know. So I'm not saying, it wasn't or it was or whatever, but I'm just letting you guys know. Let me see if there's anything new. The Hampton Police Department Commonwealth Attorney charged Mr. Bigsby with 7 counts of felony child neglect on February the 3rd. Okay, in conjunction with the FBI denies, the Hampton Police, in conjunction with the FBI, denied Mr. Bigsby his constitutional rights. Okay. Fact, and she put in there, fact and admitted by the Hampton Chief of Police. I don't know, you guys. I think that he will stay in there. Okay. The Hampton Police in conjunction is subject to Mr. Bigsby enhanced interrogation. Okay. The Hampton Police Department in conjunction with the FBI subject Mr. Bigsby to enhanced interrogations techniques over several days of questioning, including but not limited to sleep deprivation, because the Hampton Police Department and the FBI believe that Mr. Bigsby was involved in the disappearance of his son. The Hampton Police Department and the FBI persuade an injustice of means approach with regards to the questioning of Mr. Bigsby. However, and then it cuts off. So, however, anyway, you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like reading this stuff because I'm not an attorney. Somebody even told me, you're not an attorney, and I'm not gonna try to be. This lady is whack. He's in jail. He doesn't what? He broke several of the 10 commandments. Soldier Girl said he broke several of the 10 commandments. But I'm just telling you guys how it going. Some of the stuff. She said, I will address your response in order that is anyway, you guys know what about the response. They're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we're just not going to get in the depth of it because, like Chief Mark said, he's not taking back what he said. So you can't use that unless he took it back and say, I take it back and I'm so sorry or whatever. He said what he said. He didn't mention no names or anything. I'm not giving him an out. I'm just saying, It just seems to me she's pulling for straws. She's trying everything, which you know what? And I don't blame her. I mean, if I was an attorney, if I was his attorney, I would do the same thing. But I don't want to say a lot because I know people get in their feelings or something. But it seems to me like when she put in there what the Commonwealth attorney said about her, and then the way it's wrote up, it seems like, you know how sometimes people get a template, and they get the template, and then they fill in the their own information. Because I've done motions before, and you can file a motion. Anybody can file a motion, and I've filed motions before, and they give you a template, and you fill in what you can, or you go get a book and see how somebody else did it, and you just change it to your own, your narrative. And that's what it seemed like it did. It's just not even making sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you guys, it's just not even making sense. And I'm not gonna even sit here and, but you know what? She's the attorney. She's getting another hearing. That's all that matters. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was his attorney, I would pull for them straws too. But you know what? I just do think she's just pulling for straws. But she is his attorney, and that is what she's supposed to do. A lot of people, here's the thing. A lot of people is not going to uh like her because of the simple fact that she's wanting him out. Some people think he needs to get out so he can help look for the baby. Do you really think he's going to help look for the child? I don't know. I don't believe he is. So I'm not saying let him out or keep him in. I don't know. If he needs to get out, I don't believe he's going to be looking. None of the other family members are looking. So what makes you think he's going to come go look? But I mean, what you guys do think? He ain't looking for nobody. That's what Misty say. Running in here. Miss Queen Bee said she's running in here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the other channels anymore because I think it's just a little bit too much. And until I get a little bit familiar with the other channels, I don't think I want to bring them in right now. Bring them in, bring them in. I just don't want to do that. I'll just have to make time for them, even if it's going to be our time in the morning. But you guys, if you want to let me know what you think about her bringing in that's fine. If not, hey, like I said, we're not going to stay here all day. I just know that I just want to stay on the task, because when we don't stay on the task, people get our information mixed up, and then they want to say SP said. No, I did not say that his court was going to be pushed back and it's in July. We were talking about something else, and somebody ran with it over there to Facebook, and Facebook, they didn't say anything nasty about us or anything. But I'm just saying, you guys, uh we just don't want people to get uh information mixed up or wrong. You know what I'm saying? So if we got to have 15-minute lives or whatever and come back another day and talk about something else, but we're just only talking about this right now. So we're not talking about the attorney. We're not talking about um, classic and sincere. We're not talking about cash. We're only talking about this particular child, because when we talk about another situation or another case, I know this is updates, but on Fridays, we'll have to keep it on Fridays because we were talking about it on Mondays and Wednesday, and the live went on and on and on and on. And I just prefer, I think after an hour, we get in our feelings and we just start, we get mad. I will read what you guys are saying. It says, I saw that and everyone was saying our live said July, but it was about someone else. Exactly. Exactly. See, Misty, she been over there. She heard it. See what I'm saying? If he gets out, he might run, or he might let us know where Cody is. Tina, you think he's gonna let us know where Cody is? Phyllis G says, yes, just Cody Bigsby. Exactly. So when we get done, like some people, they just want to talk about Cory Bigsby. So when we get done, if we got something else we need to talk about, we need to close it down, shut it down. But we do not want to be known that we done said something about, because people are wanting to go to court, and I don't know who ran with some information and said they told us that they not. Sometimes people do that on purpose. They heard what was said, and then they go back. Well, that's what they were saying. And she even had a receipt. We were talking about a whole different situation. So we're going to stick to these things because it gets real sensitive hearing stuff like that. Cody needs to just stay put. Cory, Phyllis. Cory needs to just stay put. You can call it a wrap. It till Monday. Exactly. And that's what I'm telling everybody. It's like, it has taken a lot of time, and I know you guys. I know what the problem is. I had to vent today, and I vented with several people, and I know what it is. I think we're just really angry that if you really look at the whole situation, we're just angry because this child, it just seems like nobody cares. That's exactly what Freddie said in her prayer. It just seems like nobody cares. Nobody. It's irrelevant. Don't 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 even say my name. Don't even touch my name to the kid. God, I don't. You guys, I just you know, and and then oh Lord. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry. I was cleaning off this thing, and but I'm sorry. Hey Freddie, what's going on?
Hey everybody, I'm sitting up here eating skins and
Okay,
drinking a Sprite. So excuse me. How everybody doing? How you doing, SP?
I'm okay.
That's good. But even in my prayer and everything, it shows that they don't care.
Right.
It's showing, because people who care, like we was talking about before, would be running up the streets hollering, girl, I been passed out, be in the hospital. They'll have to call my psychiatrist. I'm talking about I'll be ready to just fight somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. And um and people thinking, they'll look at this live and be like, she's defeated. It's not that. She don't have to talk to you. The mama don't have to say anything. The daddy don't have to say anything. The family don't have to say. You're right. They don't. You don't. They don't.
But I would.
You
Like
know.
you said before, call every news station, girl, have the police, just whatever it takes to
Right.
where everybody know how much I love my child.
Right. But and we talked about it a little bit this morning. And that is why we're looking at cases. And then when you have a certain group that say they don't have to do that, they don't, and you're right, that's their constitutional right. That whether they're a mom or dad, they don't have to say nothing to nobody. And we can't make them. But you just think, I just be like, just one of the family members can, I mean, even if you don't talk about where he is or you don't know nothing, I mean, just, oh, he's a good little boy, or just call in anonymous, or, I mean, we know his nickname is Coco, and then
Yeah,
we know his middle name. I think it's like Josiah or something, his middle name, you know. But when is his birthday? Somebody knew his birthday. Put it in the chat if somebody know his birthday. You know what I'm saying? Put the chat with blue, you guys. Blue hearts. We're gonna get off of here. We're not gonna stay on here long. Like I said, I'm just not feeling it. I knew it when I was taking the test. I wasn't feeling it. But put blue hearts in there for
Yeah.
Cody. And when we say we're gonna be his family, we his family, and then now we don't even want to talk about it. And people's like, yeah, my kids are grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. But if I don't try to help in some kind of way, well, you're not helping. Well, I'm definitely not hurting the situation. I'm not cussing them out.
Yeah.
There's YouTube channels out there that will cuss that mama out, call her all kind of names. I ain't did all.
Yeah.
You know what? If you put a TikTok up, I'm gonna show it. If you in the cash house, I'm gonna show it. If you sucking on a knob somewhere, I'm gonna show it. If somebody gives it to me, I'm gonna
Yeah.
show it because that's your character, and that's all I can do. I'm not bashing the mama. I'm not calling her no good or anything. I'm not bashing the daddy. I ain't saying nothing negative about the daddy. You know what? I've been keeping it 100. I surely have, and that's
You
all we
have.
can do. And you know what? I will continue to do that. But um, you know, and if you've been around for a while, I had to think about some things. And I still feel positive, especially about this channel, because look at in the cupcake case. Quintessa, she spoke to us, told
Yeah.
me, SP, you ain't no detective, but everything I told you was true.
Yeah.
And I was telling you, Quintessa, I was telling her to, hey, you can get less time if you just go ahead and, because they're going to hit you with some more. No, they ain't. Yes, they is. Okay. Malia Bass, her, the young man's stepmother, they spoke to us for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Malia Davis, the young man, the stepdad, he wrote to me. Okay.
Sure did.
And
What's his
the
name?
aunt called,
Darion.
and the aunt called in.
Mm-hmm.
Cupcake case, April, we spoke to her. We spoke to Calvin. We spoke to
Yeah.
Nolan. We were trying to speak to Vito too. So
Yeah.
so we got to know more, so that now that we're more advanced and skilled about what we can say and what we can't say, how to treat people. But one thing I do remember, when we do get family members that come on, you know what I'm saying? I do know that we be kind of a little harsh on them. You know, in the chat, somebody say, just tell them where the baby is. Well, they, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, but I just don't know. And I think the reason why I took this case a little hard, because in every case where the child seemed like they didn't have somebody speaking for them, I took it
Mm-hmm.
harder. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like Cash, you know, like why was these kids with these? This stuff is just doesn't make sense to me. And people saying it do make sense. Where are you being? What are you talking about? Uh, you know, I would have been, if I ain't seen my kid, and even if the stepfather got him, I would be trying to find him. And anytime that
Yeah.
they arrested him, they would be letting me know where my child is at. His name, what is that? Josiah? Is that the name? Josiah is the middle name. Yeah. But what
I'm
about,
not sure.
what do anybody know Cody's birthday? You know what I'm saying? So these kids, when these things are happening to them, the dynamics of their lifestyle, there's something totally just way off. 2 years, the mama drop off the baby. You look at Amber, we don't know how long she ain't seen her kid, almost a year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when things happen, because You know, I thought I saw a date, a May date, because we noticed something. The day that he got the charge with the AWOL, I want everybody to know that was a September in 2017. So we don't know that other baby's birthday, but I think somebody said that the baby did have a birthday in September. I'm not for sure though. Don't quote me on that, allegedly. But he caught the charge in September, you guys, of
Mm,
2017, and quickly
nah.
was taken out. And then the attorneys up there was helping him win his case because he was ready to just get ready to get out. Light says you're right, SP. Okay,
Mm.
but anyway, I'm gonna get on off of here. Freddie, anything else?
Yeah, I'm still praying, and I'm sure everyone else is. Don't stop praying
It's
for this baby. Wow, you froze up on me yesterday. But just
oh, Lena says not saying it is, but could this be propaganda? Yes. Yes,
wow.
it could. With all these people missing,
Yeah,
it could be in the country somewhere down the country road, just sitting in the house.
yeah.
Grandpa, cousin, and
Hmm.
Cody.
Exactly. Mm-mm.
But
Lord have
the
mercy.
last time I thought like that with the California City Boys, and because it is highly possibility because people were seeing them all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then when they finally came out and said no, they're charging the Jacqueline and Trezell with you know the children a homicide or whatever, a murder.
yeah,
I was devastated. I was like, all these people was like, no, SP, I know, I seen this, I know, and I had hope still for a long time, but
yeah. But you have been said,
yeah,
you believe that they were not alive. You couldn't, feel that they were. That something had happened to the boys.
right, yeah,
Yeah,
because it's two kids. It's just hard to even imagine two kids. I mean, let alone one, but two.
yeah.
God. Okay, Nisi says his birthday, Cody's birthday, is January the 12th. Wow.
Wow.
Thank
Mm.
thank you.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
get on down in the live and finish eating my skins and drinking my Sprite. And everybody have a good evening. Love you.
I love you too.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Haven't heard nothing about him being on probation or anything of that nature because he's a citizen now. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, no other updates. I did make the phone call. I told you guys this morning I was gonna make the phone call to the family friend, whatever, family friend, a friend, family, or whatever. They the person that was sharing some information with me. Um, and they just did not have any. When I called, they didn't answer, but they did call me back, and they was like, they were out doing some things, but they'll get back with me later. I can only tell you what they told me. January the 12th. Wow. 112. 112. Wow. So he just had a birthday before he came up missing on January the 31st. Wow. Okay. That's even sadder, you guys. That's even sadder. Mm. Anyway, we will be picking out some people who wants to go and read the transcript of the young lady. We're going to be doing that, but I'm not going to speak on that right now. You guys, I'm going to just get on off of here. Um, Hey, Miss Belinda, I see you in the house. Queen Belinda is in the building. Thank you, guys. I want to thank everybody coming up and sharing what they have. And if you have any, somebody sent me something. Before we get off of here, somebody sent me something. I don't know who it was. So let me take a look at it, you guys, before we get off. Because I just, yeah. Oh, my goodness. All right, you guys. I got to go take care of some business. All right. So he went. So he missed. Yeah, he missed. He went missing around his birthday. Exactly. Okay. All right, you guys. Be good. Be great, and be nice to each other. Bye.